A very warm good morning to one and all. So today has really been a really disappointing day for all Indian cricket fans and to be really honest, cricket fans in general, as the king Virat Kohli has retired from Test cricket. Just 2 or 3 days after hitman Rohit Sharma retired, Virat Kohli follows him just like he did in his T20 retirement and announces, according to some, a shock retirement from Test cricket. Virat Kohli has announced his retirement from Test cricket, which brings down a career which has spanned over 14 years and has included 123 tests, 68 of them which he captained, and he has scored more than 9,000 runs, 9,230 runs at an average of near 47. It's been 14 years since I first wore the baggy blue in Test cricket. Honestly, I never imagined the journey this format would take me on. It's tested me, shaped me, and taught me lessons I will carry for life. Kohli said in a social media statement on Monday morning. There is something deeply personal about playing in whites, playing for your country in Test cricket, the quiet grind, the long days, the small moments that no one sees but that stay with you forever. As I step away from this format, it's not easy, but it feels right at the moment. I have given it everything I had, and it's given me back so much more than I could have hoped for. I am walking away with a heart full of gratitude for the game, for the people, for the nation I shared the field with, and for every single person who made me feel seen along the way. I will always look back at my Test career with a deep smile. Kohli had actually already communicated his desire to retire from Test cricket to the Board of Control for Cricket in India (BCCI) ahead of the big 5-match series in England starting June 20, for which he was expected to be part of the squad, and according to some, he was also expected to lead the team as Rohit Sharma, the skipper, had retired. It was learned at that time that Kohli had been having conversations on the matter with officials of the BCCI for the past month or so. For Kohli, it hadn't been particularly fruitful time in the format as of late. When he scored 100 not out in the Perth Test in November 2024, it was actually his first century in Test since July 2023 against West Indies, and his average of 55.10 at its peak after he scored his career best 254 not out versus South Africa in Pune 2019 had been 32.56 over the last 24 months, that is 2 years. Despite that, it's understood that the team management and selectors wanted his experience on the England tour, where India will be playing under a new captain. Shipman Gill is the frontrunner, according to the latest reports, to take over from Rohit Sharma following his retirement from Test cricket earlier this week. Apart from Rohit Sharma, experienced spinner R. Ashwin had also retired from international cricket late last year, with Cheteshwar Pujara, Ajinkya Rahane, Ishan Sharma, and Umesh Yadav being dropped and subsequently not in the mix at the moment, and Mohammad Shami's form under scrutiny after a dismal IPL 2025. KL Rahul, Ravindra Jadeja, and fast bowler Jasprit Bumrah remains the only links to that phase of Indian Test cricket where they reached two successive World Test Championship finals, the first which was under Kohli's leadership. Kohli as well as Rohit were included in the highest category A+ in the latest BCCI contracts, which is usually meant for players who play all three international formats. Both Kohli and Rohit had retired from T20s last year after India won the World Cup, and they will now only be available for the ODI cricket going forward. He made his Test debut on India's tour of West Indies in mid 2011, and after a quiet start in Kingston where he scored 4 and 15, he totaled 76 runs in 5 innings on the tour. Kohli first showed glimpses of his potentiality against West Indies, the same opponent, this time at Mumbai's Wankhede Stadium, scoring 52 and 63. It was a struggle initially on the subsequent ill-fated tour of Australia, where India lost 4-0, but Kohli finished the series on a high, scoring his first Test century in Adelaide. Kohli's first really big test series was also in Australia in 2014-15 campaign, where he scored twin centuries in Adelaide and followed it up with centuries in Melbourne and Sydney to aggregate nearly 700 runs for the series at an average of 86.50. By then, he was also India's test captain, as well as Mahendra Singh Dhoni was the designated captain, but missed the first test because of a thumb injury, leading to Kohli's elevation. However, in the present day, Kohli, who had an absolutely mind-boggling test career, has decided to walk down and has decided to let the future generation come up. It is still not clear who will replace Kohli in the team. Some say that it would be Karun Nair, who is coming back after a scintillating Vijay Hazare and domestic tournaments, but is having actually a very quiet IPL 2025 after a brilliant start against MI. There are also reports that Rajat Patidar, RCB captain, would replace Virat Kohli, but it has not been officially confirmed by the BCCI as of late. As of now, everyone is busy pouring their tributes for the master, for the king who has just retired from Test cricket. And also there are the latest updates coming. Here RCB's captain Rajat Patidar, who was actually suffering from a finger injury, is all set to miss the remainder of IPL 2025. Initially in the day, there were some hope for RCB fans, RCB management, which said that Rajat Patidar was actually recovering from his finger injury. But however, according to the latest reports, it is almost revealed that Rajat Patidar could miss the remainder of IPL 2025, which could be a huge blow for RCB team, as they are currently in the top 2, and if they win at least one more match, they are almost guaranteed to be there in the top 2 spots. Therefore, an injury to a skipper at such a stage, especially at the climax where IPL is about to start within this 2 or 3 days more, this is just a big blow for RCB. And definitely, however, RCB is having the players to replace Rajat Patidar. Rajat Patidar actually was not having the best of IPL 2025, scored just around 200-250 runs, I think so, and also scored just 250s, which was in stark contrast to his brilliance in IPL 2023 and 2024. So that is all from today's video. I hope you have liked it. Subscribe if you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, like and comment, and I will see you in 24 hours.